Hey, 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 how's it going, folks? Hope to see you on a Thursday, Golden, for some good old fashioned Left 4 Dead. I'm gonna try and install plus set up the game tomorrow with a new exciting pack of mods. Now, I'd love to do that tonight, but, well, streaming aside, I actually still have a video rendering in the background. Hopefully, my PC doesn't explode because of that. Granted, I am going to be playing a old game tonight, so we'll just see how that goes. But oh boy, this postal forward, which I had to only slightly edit, has been processing for over 2 days straight. Like, I don't know what's causing it to go this slow, but good God Almighty, it has been pretty stressful because every second it could potentially go awry, and then all that progress is gonna just go like that. Well, we're gonna have that run its course in the background. In the meantime, let's play some MDK2. I left a little chunk of it for what I assume is gonna be the finale. Experience has taught me that, particularly with older games, you want to have some leeway carved out for yourself, time-wise. Because these video game finales, especially from games of old, they can drag out for a little bit. Now, fortunately, I have left the game on a higher note, which would be we are controlling Max. And so far, Max has been the consistent high of the game. Because all you do is this funny four-armed doggo is going guns blazing, and that's it. That's your plan. Shoot indiscriminately everything that stands in your way. Wait. Is that the reason why this door is locked? Because Max refuses to take out the cigar? Okay, oh, there's more. There we go. I don't care who these former alien presidents are. Hashtag not my president. Thank you for highlighting this giant shiny button in the ceiling. Otherwise I would have trouble noticing it. Sometimes it's difficult to tell what you're exactly supposed to shoot or not, because even if it's very vibrant colors and shiny, it's not 100% indicative of being interactable. Now, I believe this is a part of the story where Max kind of just goes on his own to stop a weapon of mass destruction from being built. At least that's what I'm getting from the introduction cutscene that played into this level. Kurt is going for the head honcho, as you expect from the protagonist. He is targeting the alien emperor, or whoever is actually controlling these invaders. Now the professor, I would rather not think of him. I fear that we may have yet one more gameplay section featuring Dr. Hawkins to go through, and already my stomach is kind of churning in dread. Who's shooting me still? Are you guys consistently respawning? Like, in the other max level? Doesn't appear to be the case. But yeah, we got another pretty cool looking set piece. This game really likes to pride itself in these magnanimous chambers, which don't really serve any real purpose besides giving you a sense of scale and just flexing. So you gotta love that automatic vertical aim in games. You do keep coming back like the annoying insects that you are. That's fine, we can deal with that as long as I have enough gun, which I do for the moment. Right, so this one goes slightly downwards, and two other kind of travel up. Question is, which is the one I'm supposed to take? Maybe I actually should try writing down. It's like what? That's the platform immediately accessible to me, right? And then the other one travels upwards. They do give me respawning guns, which is excellent. I hope health is also a constant. One of the worst game design choices in history is just having very awkward puzzle segments where you have enemies coming over which serve no purpose other than annoy you and drain resources. Yeah, look at the sheer size of this room. It's not quite like the one level from Kurt's sections that we've had to ascend. It kinda falls short after a certain height, and then it turns out that the rest of the tower is just fake. It's there to give you the illusion that you're going like super far up, but no, it's just like the equivalent of 3 floors, which is not that big of a deal. Anyway, I think I've come full circle, which is not that great. Hey, what's up, Frosty? So how did that Evergrace thing go yesterday? It was a little too late for me to tune in. I forget, is that a From Software game? I swear it sounds very familiar. I thought so. It's actually insane to think of how many forgotten gems From has in their pre-Demon Souls years. That not a whole lot of people know about. Honestly, if you're not an ancient Armored Core fan since the Inception years, I really doubt you're gonna know much of their catalog period. Really, Kingsfield, Shadowgate, and all those other obscure little gems only recently had a surge in popularity, which, well, we do have to thank the Souls games for bringing a little more attention to the company and their lineup. Well, you know, on the plus side, Rusty, at least nowadays we're getting actual Kingsfield-inspired games. So, hey, having that mantle on your shoulders is not necessarily a burden anymore. Man, they're actually forcing me to do raw platforming as Max, which is quite unusual. This is not the character that gets these kind of gimmicks. I see that we now have to take the green lift. Regardless, I am gonna be consistently saving for that, because, well, you know what happens when I don't maintain my progress in MDK. So yeah, we're just gonna have to chill now and wait for Sliff to come close enough. Wow, can I even make that jump? Looks a little far off. Because there's also yet another one, but something tells me I'm gonna have to leap from platform to platform. That one over there. I don't know what's the point of this. Ooh, that is a close call. Like, jeez, BioWare, you really making me take risks here. Okay. Oh, I gotta shoot the thing. So we're actually destroying what appears to be a power core for this weapon. Thankfully I was able to snipe the red one from here without having to use another boost, but we got the blue one to take care of, so I wonder, can I potentially scam it somehow? This is gonna end poorly, so we'll pretend that did not happen. Kingsfield is a bit of an acquired taste. Like, if you love first-person dungeon crawlers, chances are you're gonna feel at home with that one. Because it's basically the formula, but with a more real-time and more interactive twist. Also, it's got that, shall we say, traditional From touch, which is one mistake, which is always your fault, always, no doubt, and we're gone, dead, kaput. Me personally, I have played Metal Wolf Chaos, which is a classic. Probably one of the best mech games out there. Not only because it actually feels good to play, but the story and dialogue is amazing. You just have to experience that. You can watch the cutscenes if you want on YouTube, but actually playing through it on your own enhances the experience. I would like to try out Ninja Blade because it's kind of in the similar vein as Metal Wolf Chaos, as the plot is bonkers. I just know for a fact from what I've heard from other people and seen with my own eyes that it's pretty jank. Now whether it's the good or a bad kind of jank, well, that you kind of have to tell you on your own. Hey, what's up, Smash? How you doing, buddy? I know, right? It's there on the Steam store, which kind of blew my mind when Frosty told me about it in the first place, because it's like, well, why did they take it off? Did they consider it to be their own personal postal free? Where it's like, we're too ashamed to admit ever putting out this masterpiece. Right, so I need more height to be able to get over there. For that I need the blue lift. Maybe? Oh, it actually does go from the centerpiece. And I've been on the green one. Gotcha. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened there? Blue lift. You're gonna come around somewhere here. I'm in the same boat with QTEs. It really depends on the game as a whole and how scarcely they're used and how well they're implemented. Like, if it's just a fun little mesh along, then sure. I don't mind even a turret bit. But if the turret bit has an overheating mechanic and way too enemies for you to take care of before the gun just jams on its own, then brother, you fucked up. That is the antithesis of fun. Isn't Azura's Wrath pretty much a massive QTE fest? But even then the game is pretty okay. Except for the part where they made the true ending DLC. Thanks, Capcom. Oh, guess we're going down the pit. So now I gotta, what, make a leap of faith, or maybe land on the outer ring first? Yeah, if only it actually came out as a finished product. Oh, you know what? It's not bad. We get health. And now we gotta do some leap of faiths, which, granted, we do get health for it, so this is the kind of fall damage done right. If you need it to be in place, let's make sure we got means to compensate for it. Whoa. God damn. Do we just go down? Into the infinite tunnel? Oh, no, no. I actually need to go in here. Something about purple and high-tech is a nice mesh. Green and blue also work fine. Red, kind of an overdone choice. However, I cannot look at high-tech and green without thinking of the Matrix anymore. Some of you may say System Shock, and that is also a fine answer. Anyway, we're blowing up ships now, because fuck their fleet. Oh, there we go. Did Twitch go kaput? Let me check real quick. Oh no, the VOD got spliced up. Oh Jesus. I'm gonna I'm gonna have a nightmare putting all this together again. Another 2 days of my life having the computer run in the background, rendering a 3-hour video, if not more. Well, hopefully it won't be that bad. Oh, hey. Kinda neat that I actually got you step into the vessel. I get what you mean, Frosty, but in the case of a playthrough that's a couple of parts, having one installment that's missing would be kinda weird. You're a smart man for choosing to do so. I mean, in the video that's currently rendering case is basically the finale of Postal 4, but I had that one little mishap when someone walked into the room and I just didn't want that captured on camera, so I had to, you know, blank it out. And for the equivalent of basically 5 minutes, I had to put Sony Vegas on standby mode for like 2 days straight now for the video to finish rendering. And isn't it fortunate that this also is likely to be the final episode of a playthrough? So, what am I doing now? Do I blow up the ship? There's help up there on top. But how would I even get there? It's not like I have a jetpack on me. Weird. Oh, there we go. Yo, do we ram inside? That would be such a max thing to do. You know what? Close enough. As long as it gets the job done. Welcome to German Discotheque. So there's my jetpack, which I have missed so dearly. And sure enough, I do not need to refill it every single time. I do need to find the perfect balance between flying up and conserving fuel. It almost looks like a rain texture, this force field. It's giving me Blade Runner flashbacks. You ever think about how the original Blade Runner is mostly a future dystopian city, except it's night and rains, as opposed to the new Blade Runner, which is future dystopian city, but it's dark and dusty. Oh, and more neons. We got a long way to go up this chimney-looking structure, and it would appear my assumption of proceeding here would be correct. Well, let's carry on. I mean, I would, but how do I actually get about to going up that far up? Yeah, it seems like I eventually run out of momentum, and I don't have enough fuel to compensate for the fall. You need to start with... Oh, right, there's this one. Yeah. Makes much more sense. And then we just circle around the structure. Ray gun. Oh, that's new. Huh. Finally get a laser weapon. You'll have to occasionally save because Last thing I want is to fall down. I need to redo all that again. Even though it's, well, not particularly demanding. Still. And now for the ascent upwards. Which, can't do like that. Well, here come the retractable platforms. A staple in any good platformer. Well, good is a variable here. Oh shit. Bamboozled. Well, we're not going that way, that's for sure. Where to then? Oh boy. Oof. Alright, we got it. Now... Okay. Come on. There we go. It's a little tricky to land on this little platform, but it's a good landing point. We're all the way up here. Then we have so these sharp spikes are a bust. Am I gonna have to risk it and go straight for the platforms? I mean, looks like it, cause ain't no way I'm landing on these mofos. But I have enough jet fuel for that. Come on, let me recharge for a little bit. How on earth? Wait, do I have to go all the way to those? Well, that's It's kind of iffy. Ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I see what they want me to do. I see what they want me to do, and not a fan. Did that thing really just break on me? Like, for no good reason. Fuck you, BioWare. Fuck you. So the one tinted green, no good. That still doesn't answer my inquiry on how am I supposed to go even further up. Well, we won't really know until we circle the tower all the way through. So, based on what I'm seeing, you're meant to hop all the way through until you can get to another leverage point. Oh man, it's actually lengthy. So that one's gonna crumble down, no matter what. That means it's my only option here, from here. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be This is gonna be a nightmare. We didn't need to make this as intricate. Trust me. Just keeps on going. Never stops. Till finally hit the mark. Oh boy. Here we go. I have not sweated this intensely in the platforming section for a while now. This is pretty damn intense. Not only that, but we get a few cheap shots here, as you can plainly see. Is this some sort of clue? Sure as I cannot interact with this panel. Unless I'm supposed to travel upwards again. Then I don't really see any other option. Oh. Okay. Am I supposed to do it to all of them? I am very confused. Max, you were supposed to be the chosen one, buddy. Why? Why did they have to do you dirty like this? The only saving grace is the banger techno. The one aspect still keeping me sane. One more left. Yep. That activated the set of retracting platforms up top. So we're not quite out of the woods yet. Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh, fuck me. I should have saved. I told you all. I told you. Oh, at the rate this is going. Friend? I fear it may come to this. Here I am, thinking to myself, on the conclusion of the previous MDK2 stream, if I finish off a little earlier, that will give me enough time to beat this remaining 1/3 of the game. Too bad my estimate didn't account for this and whatever awaits ahead. So while this is going on, I saw a tweet before I went live from discussing films on Twitter. Apparently Netflix decided that they no longer want to be on the market as a valid streaming service because they're passing a new law where if you want more than one user on an account, you gotta have to shell out $8 extra for another user. So yeah, either in a week we're gonna hear back from them saying, oh, you know, this was just some intern who made a boo-boo, and they'll keel back. Or I guess you're just gonna disappear from the market permanently. Wait, where am I going? Oh, well, up there. I'm gonna be real, I haven't really cared for anything Netflix related recently. But at least I would like to be able to appreciate Stranger Things until the end, which they'll probably stop after the upcoming season. I mean, maybe, as far as the main story is concerned. Hey, if you can churn out a stage show based on Stranger Things, then it is definitely a profitable IP. Right, now what? What do we do now? I would love to go on a tangent like the two digital streaming services, but right now I have bigger fish to fry. Well, I made it here. Do we gotta shoot the main cable? Or venture inside, rather. Well, that was very excessive. You know what, though? I'll take this any day over Hawkins-related platforming. Still more intuitive. Oh, look at that. Lightning bolt.gif. That just screams Angel Fire asset. Would probably make it for cool wallpaper if you put it into the engine app on Steam. I don't know what I was expecting exactly, but in case you were wondering, no, you cannot touch the Zappy. Can I just go down? Period? No. So wait. What's the game plan here? So shit is electrified, right? Yep. Maybe I'm just supposed to gradually float across? I don't know about that. Feels like I'm eventually gonna fall down. And the gravity here is more generous. Sure. Still. That's literally what they want you to do. Just keep your flight momentum more or less the same. Oh, easier said than done. I have to be honest, this has been a massive, massive drop in quality. Gradually since the last Dr. Hawkins gameplay segment. Those bomb diffusers were the beginning of a gradual fall from grace. Like, I shouldn't even be bothering shooting these guys. Just worry about making it to the end. Pretty sure the enemies are supposed to serve as decoys. Nothing else. You know, just a little middle finger from the devs. Keep you on your toes. In case this felt, you know, way too easy. Well, thank goodness the AI isn't particularly persistent here. And they chose not to pursue me. I swear if this floor kills me, I'm gonna be very upset. This fucking sucks. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush anymore. This is god awful. put that on the record. Like, yeah, on the one hand, MDK2 certainly has more production value than its predecessor, but somehow the first installment felt more tight in terms of controls and platforming for the most part. It wasn't really until the finale when they raked up the difficulty. Again, my problem is that, sure, I can fly over there, yeah, but I just don't have a pit stop to be able to give myself a boost up. Because how else am I gonna steadily keep my same height? Don't want you go down too much, then that's it. You're not gonna make it across. Unless you want me to do this throughout the entirety, just micromanage my jetpack gauge constantly, which seems to be working for now. I gotta make sure I have some reserve. Just a little boost here, and then keep going. I think I broke the code in terms of solution, because I'm definitely keeping my height steady, more or less. My flight trajectory hasn't really offset too much. I'm just gonna make sure I can reach that platform. I may have already fucked up. Yep. Wow. You gotta really make it count, huh? Well, before I make another attempt, Frosty, I have a fun little effect for you. I have personally solved a lost media case that has bugged me for a very, very long time. So, for the longest time, I knew about the existence of this first-person RPG, very similar in nature to Wizardry. And my only clue as to what it was the fact that it had a bizarre selection of playable races, like rat people, cat folk, and anthro elephants. But without actually knowing the name, I could not track down this fucker for the life of me. Even that video posted recently of a summary of 90s first person dungeon crawlers did not give me the answer. So the only clue I had from that point was this was a later date game. And that was the ticket. That was the ticket. It's called Wizards and Warriors from 2000. And the wizardry name drop is not without good reasoning, because the dude responsible actually worked on the later games. This is the GOG store page. The moment I saw the HUD, I knew, yep, we got him. That's it. Yeah, that's what I thought. The visuals actually look pretty good for the time. It's got some neat graphics. I couldn't help but chuckle when I saw the name of the cat people race, Whiskers, and I'm like, alright, so other video game devs be like, so we have these cat folk called the Khajiit. Meanwhile, the former wizardry was left, nah, the Whiskers. Simple and conveys the message. Oop, that's another bust. Oh, God. We have to take another approach here. Basically, give myself a boost from the beginning. And then try to carry over. I won't blame you, partner. If you haven't caught the previous VOD, do check it out in your own leisure. The Hawkins bit, where I had to press a bunch of buttons several times to defuse bombs, more or less at random, given that the clue on how to attempt that bit is look at how the cables are spread out, but they're tangled in a neat spaghetti, so effectively your optimal strategy is to just brute force each section through try and error. Come on. We can do it. Believe in it. Come on. Whoa. Never again, please. If that happens, I am scrapping the playthrough. Deleting all that exists of MDK2 from Twitch history and my memory. Look at this schmuck. Got his ass clobbered by Kurt. Wait, do we get to double down as Max?
Swizzle is just crawling with vermin today.
Fine talk coming from planet crashers like you.
We have a saying here on Swizzle Firma. Too little, too late.
Not if I can help it.
The device is already set. Your Earth will be a smoking cinder. What are you gonna do about that, Fleabag?
Well, how about I do the other leg for starters?
You wouldn't hit a guy in a wheelchair, would ya?
Do you really have to ask? Well, the positive here is that he doesn't appear to have any particular gimmick. I literally just have to shoot to kill. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Probably shouldn't have fallen off. That's okay. We can cover our way back. I want to stay here in the centerpiece for constant flow of resources. It'd be nice if he actually... There we go. I want you to stay in the open, friend. Might actually run out of time just because of how tanky he is. Ah, that's okay. I don't mind doing it again just because of how simple it is. And we get to watch the botched cutscene as a bonus. There goes the mace rocket. That was underwhelming. No cool explosion. No Dr. Hawkins telling me condescendingly, Max, how could you be such a scrub, my boy?
You would be a guy
You bet I would.
in a wheelchair, would you?
Where you at? Ah, yes, the very intrinsic game plan of I hover my mouse directly at the boss and just press left click. He's gonna conk out eventually. Preferably it would need all Gatling just to show enough damage. Where are you? Well, even in that, it's not that easy to take him down. A good cutscene that you cannot skip when you fail. Maybe I need to hover closer to maximize my damage output. Let's see. Where we at? Come on. Stay visible, damn it. Where is he? This fucker. I would rather not get screwed over, but with the way he is hiding behind the rocket, I feel like I'm gonna get time skimmed again. You don't say, Golden. Well, I sure hope it ended up being a superior game, cause brother, I'm already feeling a little dead inside. And that helped something else. I wish they just gave you high-end weapons. Because a Uzi or shotgun doesn't really cut it. Need something with a high DPS to consistently get as much health out as possible. There's a red button here that I've missed per chance. I'm not sure if that's indicative of anything. Hold on. What does that do? Oh. Oh, I see, we got stage hazards. That's interesting. Alright, where are you, Bozo? What? Oh. Right. I actually have to pay attention which trap gets activated, so... need to bait them to correct locations. That deals a good chunk of damage. I just need to make sure I can consistently keep him where he needs to be. And now, please sit comfortably while you get blasted by another trap. And finally, for our last meal, we serve pizza. Died the way he lived, on a chair.
Evacuate silo area. Union will launch in 15 flekmons.
Better shut this thing down.
You know what to do, Max. I was gonna suggest giving a good old knuckle.
Oh shit!
Good job. That's me contemplating my life decisions in playing this game.
Max?
Huh? Oh, sure. I'm here to save you.
Great. Let's get off this gas ball. Where the heck is Doc?
Welp. Speaking of... Oh. Huh. Taking a few lessons for Max, are we? For the record, this ship that I'm currently controlling is extremely floaty. It is nowhere near as tight as Max's vessel. Which, considering that I'm playing as Mr. Scientist Man, somehow does not surprise me. So what the hell is going on with the sky? Do you see how the texture just cuts up from one to another? Okay. Well, I haven't played that many shmups in my day, but they taught me anything. You kind of want to stick to the bottom of the screen, or in this case, the left.
Kurt's heartbeat. Well, it's a dead giveaway in a sea of triple valve, 12-chambered cardiopulmonary monstrosities. Kurt? Kurt!
Unbelievable! Dr. Hawkins, where are you?
I'm in orbit on board the Jim Dandy. Where are you?
Outside the palace gates with Max. The Grand Emperor, Zizzy Beluba, is inside. Doc, we've got to find a way to stop him, or the Earth will never be safe.
Right you are, my boy, and I've got just the thing.
A massive
There,
railgun
on the palace.
of death?
I'll destroy this Zizzy with one press of a button.
Doctor, if you could teleport us up first.
Not a problem, my Kevlar-coated friend. Just a few
Beam me
simple
up, Scotty.
console taps, and teleports come.
Bleed.
Bleed? Oh my.
Don't think I didn't see that Doctor Who telephone booth.
Okay, Hawkins, think. Think. I have to get Max and Kurt at the palace, so I'll need a palatial locator, a dimensional destabilizer, and one of those positronic doohickey things. And a phone booth. It's brilliant! It's simple. It's science!
Well, good thing we have a classic phone booth right here. Because apparently the aliens still live in the 90s. You know, given when the game came out. Hey guys, we found Waldo. Alright, so this time we're on a fetch quest to build a Deus Ex Machina. Let's see how stinky this portion can get. My expectations are already rock bottom, so can we actually break the floor and fall into the basement level? Oh no, the French have been here. It's worse than I thought. You know what actually irks me? This guy is supposedly a genius, but he couldn't craft himself a makeshift jetpack or a proper gun. Listen, just use the Dead Rising strategy of combining a leaf blower with diamonds to make a machine gun. It's that simple. Well, this looks like a spot to place my ladder. And oh boy, we got some options. Gotta get rid of these nuisances first. Whew, this skin weapon would have been ideal. Is Baguette health? What do I do with it? Oh no, it's a super projectile. Okay. Ever tried sticking a baguette into a toaster? No? There's always a first for everything. There's something shiny up here. So I gotta get up to the teleporter. I think that's indicative of what I can expect. You know, I think I'm gonna have to be a little more thorough about my game selection for the future, because these past few selections of mine have not been very generous in terms of quality. Like, sure, I got a few kicks out of Halo 2 and Postal 4, but the rampant problems of different nature attached to them overall left more bad taste than fun memories. This is gonna be another entry on top. The first MDK, not so much. At the very least, that was a relatively short experience and possible to wrap up in one quick stream. Looking forward to it, my guy. I have not played Left 4 Dead 2 in a hot minute, but it's always a good time. I love coming back to it every now and then. There's a few games of the similar vein out there in the market, but I never really experienced the same kick that the original provides. Vermintide 2 was good for what it was. I think what actually works in Vermintide's benefit is that it keeps the same spirit of fleshing out the characters you get to play as. So on top of them having, you know, different movesets, which actually makes them more unique compared to the Left 4 Dead survivors, you still get attached to them for their different personalities and, of course, the hilarious banter in between. I think that's all the drones cleaned up. Not yet. I'm gonna have to browse through the workshop and pick a selection of skins. I assume we're gonna do different campaigns, so may as well get both survivor teams ready. The OGs and the sequel gang. Also, I get what you mean, Frosty, because it's a very specific kind of gameplay where a lot of the time it's slow move from point A to point B with the occasional zombie hordes coming at you. I do recommend trying versus mode when you can, if you have enough people, because that actually spices up the game on a whole new level. Right, I probably want to move to that part. Neat. I don't mind replaying the original campaigns because it's been so long, so I don't really remember them too well. But yeah, once we get out of this way, we can check out the more interesting selections of the workshop. Alright. What do we have here? Oh. Ah, we gotta get the dude to the very bottom. Which is, you know, gonna be a little stressful with these fucks in a way. Yeah. Because of course we need enemies. They seem to spawn whenever I feel guiding a lad. So ideally I want to keep this quick and concise. Excuse me. I think I know what happened. I probably have to wait till the last minute, otherwise a wall is lifted. Which is still a very thick move. Ah, no. See, we gotta play some lemmings here. See, this is actually neat. This is a clever puzzle. Which once you get the gist of is actually pretty easy to solve. Why did you turn? That was unexpected. Hey, the more the merrier. It's pretty difficult to line up 8 people at the same time, but once you get it done, then it's worth it. All to the tune of farts. And it just keeps on going, huh? Good job, 12 is a pretty solid number. That's a party and a half. Come on. Ooh, boy. You bet I'm popping a soda. Imagine what would happen if I didn't grab the restorative item, which was completely optional. This wild goose chase better be worth it. You sure are making me run errands. MDK2. You know, another bottle of soda would have been nice. Come on, throw me a Mr. Fizzy here. Well, I can kind of see the gimmick, which is press the big button in order for one of these to line up permanently. I'm hoping that once I eventually get to the Jans game, which is from former Shiny devs that worked on the original MDK, all the praise that it's getting is actually warranted. It does look interesting enough from a gameplay perspective. It actually pulls off a similar move to MDK2 in the sense that you have 3 playable characters, each with their unique little story and mechanics attached to it. But, you know, since the OGs worked at it, I'm kind of curious how they managed to handle this idea. Oh, I did something. Also, to expand on the previous topic, Golden, I was actually referring to games I'm streaming rather than what I'm playing offline, because I finished Warcraft 2 yesterday finally, after putting like 65 hours into both campaign sets for vanilla and expansion.
Yeah, good. Yes, that's the first part. Now, where are the other two?
First part, he says. After all of that. Brace yourselves, gang. We're in here for the long run. Pumpernickel. New ammo type? Oh, cool. We actually have resources in the main hub. You ever just eat bread on its own sometimes? Just because it's so good? Especially if you buy like a freshly baked baguette? Such a guilty pleasure, but goddamn, the taste is worth it. Alright, well, I've got enough to work with for the upcoming 2 fetch quests. I probably want to put this ammo to good use, which, you know, not on these regular schmucks, but on the tougher targets. Man, who would have thought baguettes would be perfect homing projectiles? Certainly not me. Another tech room with an ominous looking central tower piece. If that ain't a trope, I don't know what to tell you. Now what worries me is that we apparently have a maze attached to it. Don't you be condescending to me, buddy. You're dead. How do you like that? I don't think I want to go that way. I'll probably have to. Maybe not now. Well, it's one thing if they go up and down, but that circular motion. Kinda mean. Alright, I got 2 of the signs. Thing is, I don't know how many of them we have exactly. So we're not in the clear yet. Well, so much for jumping. Oh, that's good. Wait, maybe you have to follow the little guy. Perhaps that is the solution. See, that one is fine because it takes a little longer to travel downwards, so you have enough time to walk by. Well, that wasn't too dreadful. Bullshit. There he is. Where are you going, hombre? Oh, that looks promising. Thank the heavens for Mr. Fizzy. The carbonated drink of choice for kooky scientists. Honestly, if you ask me, we needed one of those Dr. Pepper knockoffs. Like Mr. Pep, or whatever. That image of someone's collection of knockoff Dr. Pepper brands still lives rent-free in my head. Because it was so massive, like... The guy had... Fuck, like maybe 30 sodas? Toll? That's dedication. Alright, let's try the pumpernickel. It's basically a bomb.
One small piece of the puzzle is left. And when I find it, those aliens will be very sorry.
This wasn't dreadful. Like, I'm actually surprised that the maze, of all things concerned, went rather swimmingly. You know, fingers crossed, I actually left the easiest gameplay segment as last. Geiger would have been proud of all these alien-inspired textures. To think one man had such a great influence on outerworldly vessel slash facility design. Pretty much the Lovecraft equivalent for sci-fi. Oh boy, what is this? I see. What I'm wondering is whether I can jump past the gap that will eventually follow you, or do I have to be quick enough? Which seems doubtful. There could be some other bullshit attached to this bridge. We're gonna find out in a minute. Alright, we got safe zones. Ooh. Don't do me like that. Trying to give me a spook, huh? Eat bread. What is this? Pick the right button? It sure is. Is there any indication of which button is the correct one? Not as far as I can tell. Alright, let's keep track. So we start off here, then go right, middle. Wow. Those are some lucky guesses. Um, just like with the bomb detonation. Safe's coming for the win. Goodbye. What, another one of these? Oh boy. Got a more complex pattern attached to it. That just means I'm gonna have to be a little more patient, right? Now, what could be behind the mystery door? More buttons in sequence to press? Wow. Talk about a mix-up. No way, this is just gonna be a straight path without any obstacles. Although I would say, if that were actually the case, I'd be amazed. Like, that would be such a great fake out. But it's not. Fix your shit, damn it. Oh, now we got buttons to press. See, the mix-up is they gave me 2 bridge sequences to tackle first. Alright, what is this mother brain bullshit ahead? Um, oh, this is gonna be exciting. Because that's what I exactly need while trying to get past the puzzle. Respawning enemies. Wait, so it's neither from the first line? Okay, right. Middle. Oh, you bet I'm abusing the save and load feature. Two times right in middle. No? Three times right? Unusual, but whatever you say. Now let's get the MacGuffin and scram. Star Wars looking alien rejects. Get out of my phone booth. Are you serious? Dude. I suppose dying to my own projectiles is probably the least of my worries. And yet very in line with this whole narrative. I mean, they are giving me pumpernickels, so I assume I have to chuck it inside. Now for the other two. Gee, I wonder who was gonna have the fourth window reserved for him. Let me in. Let me in.
Now then, off to the palace we go.
I said this on the previous stream, but this looks like straight out of Quake. This castle set piece. Also, Kurt confirmed not being able to handle the Zaza.
There, boys. We've got work to do.
Call it a skill issue.
From now on, we've got to use our heads. A few snazzy gizmos and we're home free.
Doc, I'd rather get in and out before we're even noticed.
I'm tired of being subtle. Let's put this sissy down. Here, Max. We don't want to go in barking mad. It wouldn't be safe. Safer than most of your inventions.
I agree.
Can't argue that.
Huh.
He has a point.
Short-sighted buffoons. Oh, that's it. Bring it on, Fuzzy. I have had it with both of you.
Is this the end of our xenophobic trio? Will Zizzy the alien emperor go undefeated? Who do you think is right for the job? Make the choice.
Yo, for real?
Skill and stealth. A loopy professor. Skill and stealth. Brute force and firepower.
Guys, you know me. How could I not? Also, I'm definitely not doubling down on Dr. Hawkins. After just getting through one of his gameplay loops. Man. Was this game made in Unreal? Because it certainly looks like the engine. Let me confirm that real quick. I'm seeing a lot of similarities between this and American McGee, the original architecture. Can't see anything on the wiki. Maybe if I just type in directly. Ah, it's a custom engine called Omen. Omen engine. Pretty much exclusively for MDK2. I mean, it might use similar coding to its contemporaries, but I definitely see similarities for visual appeal. I'm not gonna waste basic cam on you schmucks. Now you are a different story. looks of it, finding waves? Lots of power-ups around. You can definitely feel that we're closing into a finale of sorts. This is a dope interior. Oh, I love the torches. You know what? This could easily pass is a map of one of those ancient MMOs like Worlds. Man, can't believe I'm playing a medieval The Black Labyrinth. It looks like a leather pad for Dr. Hawkins. So by that I assume that all of them would go through the same sequence through different methods. We just gotta figure out how to move on as Max. Well, I can go back here, but what's the point? So there's gotta be something I need to find here as Max. Maybe you just need to platform. Yep. That little custom tile was indicative. Is there anything else here in the Grand Chamber? Not really. You know, ever since watching CV's shorts on TNT Evolution and Destino's playthrough of TNT Evolution redone from memory, I kinda get what those guys mean when they say maps from those SWAT packs are way too grandiose for the amount of enemies that are actually sprinkled in between the giant hallways. Why do the guys look so tiny in comparison to
Max, Dr. Kurt!
Max?
I can't believe it took you this long to get here! Mildly amusing and often boring.
Are you
Banjo-Kazooie
implying that
rejects.
our hardship has been for your entertainment?
Oh, I had to let you in a few, just to keep it interesting.
Yeah, sure. You let us win.
Of course, you see, after one figures out space and time, there isn't much left to fill the void but entertainment. Otherwise, I'd sit here bored, in my boudoir.
You invaded Earth for your own amusement? You pompous sea monkey!
Mild amusement. Don't start getting an ego. But the game is over. Thanks for playing.
Roll credits.
What about us?
It's over.
That's what you think! Ooh! Come on, let's wipe the smile off his face!
Well, here we go. The gang is together. Yo. Oh, we got one of these again. I see we're doing a little DMC free. Not gonna lie, fighting inside of the Leviathan was actually one of my favorite bits in the third game. Damn, this toad has a lot of hearts. Basically destroying his entire internal organ system. Shoot the lung. I assume that's the lung. One of them. I'm gonna need more weaponry, because shit's sturdy. Meanwhile, the gang is just vibing. Not really adding a whole lot. Let me grab that battery container, some extra health, and then we can jump back inside. This totally did not give birth to someone's fetish, no sir. I'm surprised you're still able to hold your own without any hearts or lungs. Alright, what else do we have? Brain. I don't mind, we can just chill here and destroy this thing. And the eyes. Go for the eyes. What else is there left? Never mind.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, fade to black.
Could live without a brain, but the eyes was the last straw.
Yes, it's all over.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
You know what? Let me join you guys. A toast
It was
to
Max
victory.
that put an end to Zizi Baluba, and though honored to serve humanity, he found the usual pat on the head to be an exceptionally unfulfilling reward. Max the hero could not return to servitude. He needed a fresh start, and where better than the conquered Swizzle Firma to carve his future? So began the reign of Max. His firm leadership built a strong and disciplined empire, one that the Earth welcomed as ally and partner. As Max said, It was in everyone's best interests. Humanity's best friend to the end. Good dog, Max. Good dog indeed.
After all of that, I wouldn't blame him if he decided, you know what? I'm gonna rule the entire galaxy. But wait. Now what if... Hear me out. What if we actually tried to play as someone different? I'm thinking I could at least try out Kurt to see how different is the endgame. The dog I'm not so sure about. Because something tells me it's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. I wonder, can I actually say
Now then,
between...
off to the palace we go.
Before I get to pick my protagonist.
Sniper scope, Gatling guns akimbo, atomic toast.
Oh, they get different intros this time.
Gatling guns, a loopy brute force and firepower. Gimmicks and gadgetry, sniper scope, a robotic six-legged dog, skill and stealth. Gimmicks and gadgetry, skill and a loopy professor, a mild-mannered janitor.
Yes. You say janitor, I say the hero of this story. And who did you know? It actually looks a little different this time around. The beginning of this final stretch. So they did go out of their way to code a unique final stretch for each of the three playable characters. That's cool. Nice jump, bro. Too bad it didn't amount to anything. Whoa. That was way more damage than I anticipated. stand still. Thank you. Let's plant a save here. And take it nice and steady. Well, we're back in the castle. The different stretch of it, but still. I hate these homing projectiles so bad, you have no idea. The one enemy type, I'm glad doesn't really come back for a while. Any more healing or weaponry? It's a good lighting effect. I'm just seeing less. Some gorgeous scenery. Sure kept out on us by saving it for last. And all of this just for pure build-up. Almost a waste of architecture, but hey, at least we get to appreciate it in its full glory. Not this door, even though we could technically slide between those cracks. And not this one either. That's the way we came from. Is there something I'm not seeing here? Do we need to have a look through these cracks? Nothing that stands out immediately. Anything about the stained glass that's unusual? Looks rather normal. So, passageway going from here. Foaming sniper shell. It makes me wonder whether I was given that for a purpose or not. This door seems like it leads somewhere. So we got a carpet texture behind it. Oh, now it decided to open. Massive hallway. Not whole lot going in here. Cool skybox though. So you see, we've reached the tech demo portion of BioWare. They're like, hey, here's our credentials in case you would like to employ us for any further projects. And look where we came back. So Hawkins has his own little fun house leading up from here and culminating with this ladder. Alright. Boss fight it is then. Oh, you sneaky sons of guns. Well, here we go. I'm gonna gear up a skirt, because in his case, we've got much less have to work with. So I would say in that regard, he has it worse. What's going on? Whoa! Holy shit. Tripping balls. Oh, that was not fun. Alright, here we go. Same game plan. Destroy the innards. Now, how do I climb higher? As our boy Kurt. Ow. You know, I'd really love you to stop doing that, area of effect attack. Very swell, you pal. Alright, round two. boots me out. Unless I gotta use a different arrow. Sniper mode to be exact. Not again. Literally can't tell if I'm dealing damage or not. It was way easier to figure out as Max, I'll tell you that much. So get way less weapons, says Kurt. Maybe I'm gonna start throwing those nades. I really don't know. How do I climb up? You couldn't have picked a more annoying attack pattern if you wanted to. Giving me and the audience a seizure. I literally don't know what I'm doing here. No clue at all. Like, you'd think I have some kind of airflow to boost me up and get the other weak points, but nope. And my other ammo types are also ineffective. Don't look at him. Don't look into the eyes. Alright, step one. Let's go. Okay, so the hearts have been destroyed. That's the easy part. Now, how do I take care of the rest? I should be able to target the lungs now. But I cannot. And that will always kick me out, no matter what. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's the trick here. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna see if you're fresh and then experiment. There's literally nothing to give me a boost. Okay, guess I'll look up a playthrough. How symptomatic of games from that era. Let's see what's going on. So the guy is struggling like me to figure out what's happening. Let's... Wait, how did it get to the... looks like you gotta shoot mortar shells over there. Yep. Wouldn't have guessed as easily, because it's not super obvious, but there you go. Now we get a boost. Okay, we're back inside, so let's get up in there. Or try to. These annoying things keep getting in the way. You can't even shoot properly. Well, I got the ice. That's something. I just need to make my way to the brain. It would be nice to have a super chain gun ammo, the laser gun. Man, Max really had it easy. Alright, we gotta make this one count. I see floating orbs, which we have to shoot. So good luck with that. Yeah. Oh boy. You can tell by the amount of load saves alone that well, this wasn't exactly gold. What the fuck is shooting me though? Oh boy. We're really pushing it here. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. We really can't have me fly to the top. That's too much to ask. Not only that, but I have to make sure I sit perfectly still. Oh, I made it. Eventually. Yeah, have fight sniping in these circumstances. Just a little bit of lag there. Right, we got a good chunk of health to my name. So let's get up top of there. And I mean the absolute top. Why is this so difficult? So what is going on with the frame rate? Oh, just so you know, you can't really kill these things. So they're there to annoy you. Gotta love it. I'm just gonna have to bait the trajectory. Come on. Good God. That's one. Goes by so fast, Jesus. Come on, please. I would really need a skill shot to nail it down from this distance. Please tell me that was it. I got super lucky there, mind you, but I'm not gonna complain. But favorable RNG. Nope, there's one more. Yeah. Fine. One more rotation it is. With no health. Never mind, there is some health regen. Not that I'm getting it though. Why the fuck did I slide off? Why? Oh, finally. Dreadful. Absolutely abhorrent. That variation. Same
Yes, it's
endgame.
all over. Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
Alright, what about the follow-up cutscene? How did Kurt wind up?
With the fall of Zizibaluba, so fell the alien empire, and all the evil plans they had wrought. Kurt Hectic would return to Earth on the shoulders of his fellows, raised high as the hero that he was. The attention was all that Kurt had dreamed, and worse. Everyone wanted a piece of the man who had saved the day. There were endless offers, and always the same question: what is next for you and your heroic crew? In the end, Kurt returned to his work, avoiding the spotlight, and leaving history to record him favorably. Kurt Hectic, a simple man glad to have helped, but thankful that everything is back to normal, or as normal as it can be. Wherever you are, Kurt Hectic, we salute you.
You know, frankly, it's best this is the canonical ending, given this was the second and last MDK entry in the series. So, by all accounts, Mr. Kirk Hectic is leading a comfortable life as a janitor, not giving a rat's ass about saving the world anymore. And before you ask, but shunt, what about Dr. Hawk? There is no Dr. Hawkins segment for the final part, as far as I'm concerned. If Kurt's messy boss fight was any indication, I do not want to replay that as Dr. Hawkins. Alright, final notes. This is a weird series. And by weird, I mean not only mood-wise, but gameplay also. It seems like they threw a bunch of stuff at the wall and saw what would stick. And that resulted in some hits and a lot of misses. Now I'm kind of disappointed about MDK2 because there is potential here. Like, they actually did a few things right. The game looks nice, even for today's standards, 20 years ahead from its original release date. The soundtrack is kick-ass. Now, the gameplay is where it all falls apart. I mean, I would say Kurt is like the perfect balance of puzzle solving and run and gun, which is what MDK boils down to at its core. So, with him, I don't really have a problem. That is, until there's a few stinkers, like what we just witnessed for the final boss. But then again, that's more than his gimmick has worked. That's the whole game design just at that point collapsing upon itself. Max, I would say, is the pinnacle of good gameplay. Just pure, unfiltered shoot. That's it. That's all you need, really. I mean, you saw what happens when you force the pupper to do jetpack-based platforming. Yeesh. And the less we say about Dr. Hawkins, the better. I mean, on paper, he seems like a cool concept for a third playable character. It's just that there's nothing really to do with him. Like, once you set up the toaster, so your weapon of choice, that's about it. There was a lot of missed opportunities there to give him like extra variable weapons, like actual useful tools for platforming, not just a freaking ladder. And the most egregious part that really got on my nerves was the fact that he had the most intense platforming bits out of all the characters. Yes, given his shitty mobility, they knew exactly what they were doing. So, BioWare, I don't care if this was your second game. What the hell were you thinking? What were they thinking? So, yeah, all of that concerned, I'm glad I got to play MDK, but this is not gonna be a series of games that's gonna stick with me in memory. I'm just gonna probably forget about this a couple of months away from now and never look back upon them. A shame, but it is what it is. Well, thank you for sticking out with me through these ups and downs. We're gonna go back to Code Vein later this week, and I'm gonna rummage through my games and pick something that's less likely to give me a headache. Thank you, everyone, and see you next time.